day. Hello. Welcome. I'm here again today with a new video. Hooray. And today we'll talk about school and schooling system and how I think it sucks, but it's my opinion, so don't take it personally. And so we'll start in Czech Republic, where I am from. The schooling system goes like this: you're born, and in some cases, people put their, I don't know, like how old do you have to be? Like 1 or 2 years old. They put them into facilities which are like pre-kindergarten, and they're like schooled there already. Then you go to the actual kindergarten where you're among like youngsters and stuff, which is nice. I think that's very nice. I'm not saying that like socializing is bad. Then you have like primary school, which is like 5 classes. Then you have secondary school, which is 4 classes. Then you have high school, which is 4 classes. And you finish it around like 19. You basically kind of need to go high school, so you have like at least like, how do we say, this high school degree, so you can get like employed, of course, right? And then you have like universities and blah 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 blah, all that crap, so you can have a nice job, nice car, nice wife, nice house, and die. Hooray, what a fucking fun life. So what I want to talk about is that I think that the school system is the worst fucking shit in this in this very beautiful world. But that system is very fucking. So since like until you're 7-ish, your brain works on theta waves, which makes you very vulnerable, and it makes you be like a mushroom. You just like accept everything. You don't make up your mind, and all the information you're getting is mostly from your parents, family and stuff, right? But then when you go to the kindergarten and stuff, you get like a lot of information from other people, and it basically like really forms your life in those 7 years. Because like you never spoke your language, right? But like somehow you fucking know how to talk, so you're just like very adapted and very like learnable, and you just understand kind of way more. And what we really need to do is to be outside when we're kids. We are not supposed to sit on our butthole for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day with all the energy we have. It makes us slaves. It makes you not breathe fresh air, and like 2 classes of like physical exercises, or like whatever it's called in English, that's not enough, you know? Like, I'm not saying that education is not important. I think education is the most important thing, but the schooling systems, they're crap. They're total shit. And at least in Czech Republic, in my opinion, you know, because it just really makes you become the best employer of the month. You know, like the one who has the most A's is the best, and he's got the biggest reward, right? Like no one's pissed about him because he's just like on time every time, and he's got everything right. And don't get me wrong, I am very smart, and school for me was like kind of easy, and I didn't really have to try. Lucky, thank you. But I didn't give a fuck. Like, I think I could have like all A's if I really wanted, but I just didn't want it enough because I like just kind of knew in my just so stressful. It's just like such a stressful environment, you know. And then you come out of school, in cases me, when you're 19 years old, and you traveled the world. Wow, fucking yes, it is amazing. But still, they took like fucking 19 years of your life. And in the worst case scenario, you just stay there, and you're on a university where you're told to be, okay, so let's take it like this. You're gonna be a car engineer, for example, and they're like, that's it, you're a car engineer, that's it. What the fuck? You're not a car engineer. You studied it and you might have a diploma, but you can be a songwriter, I don't know, you can be a writer, you can be an astronaut, you can be whatever you want. And what your heart tells you is the most important thing, you know, like to be driven by the idea of, oh yeah, like, and then like if I study this, I can get monthly up to like 10k a month, I can get up to 5k a month, you know, and be like settled for the rest of my life, and I'll just like get a mortgage and like buy a house, and it's gonna be just so perfect. And I'm like, for me it doesn't work. I'm just like, it's the worst nightmare I could imagine, like doing that. But I understand it, like it works for a lot of people because they're scared, and I know it works for a lot of people because they choose to do it, which is fucking perfect. If you choose to, like, everything you choose to do it is great. Like, you know, like if you study university and you're so smart and you're like, oh yeah, I just want to work in like grocery store, you chose it and it's so perfect, and if it makes you happy, it's so nice. Just do everything to be happy, or like get to that happiness, right? Like, I mean, for me, working normal jobs is like, it's fine, like it gets you food, it gets you shelter and stuff, but it's not like something I'll be like, oh my god, like I just had the best time of my life. I don't think almost no one has it in their work if you are not passionate about like cars, if you're a car engineer, right? And that's like, you just found their passion. It's like, oh my god, fuck yeah. Like farmers, right? Like, it's so nice because they just like want to farm. And yeah, I would just love everybody to not to be slaves to the systems. It's very like disappointing, because then you just don't have time. You're just like, you know, like you sleep 8 hours, that's like that. You work 8 hours, which is just in the work, you didn't get there and stuff. So that's basically 16 hours, and you had to get there, blah 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 blah. So let's say it's like 17 to 18 hours of a day. You have 6 hours, and you didn't prepare your food, you didn't eat that food, you didn't shower, you didn't spend time with your family, you didn't do anything yet. So you have like, what, 2-3 hours of free time a day. That's so sad in my eyes. So think about that. It'd be nice if you had a change soon, and it's not gonna be like that, it's gonna be slow, but I mean, in my opinion, the more people will be for the change of education, the better the world will be. There'll be less stupid politicians who have no interest in you, your mom, your grandmom. They're just interested in their pockets, and it just changes every 4 years. So, you know, they go there for 4 years to get the money, then they're gone. They don't give a fuck. And people who think that they do give a fuck, I think it's sad that like you're even bothered going to and vote. I mean, like, the power should be in the hands of people who have brain. So the more people who will be aware of that, the better. I understand there's like a lot of people who can't even think for themselves, and they can't even take care of themselves, so they shouldn't be like ready definitely, but I mean, I think there's a lot of people who had enough. I'm one of them, and that's it.